Hello there and welcome to Crafting Unedited. My name is Sierra and I am your host. Today I'm going to show you how to swap out your blades for your Cricut either Maker or Explore Air for your Cricut machine. Some people get really confused by this. I mean, it can be pretty tricky because some of the blades have different housings. They have different components. They look different. They feel different. They do different things. So I'm going to show you how to swap them out and how to use them, not drop them, properly. I'm also going to show you how to use a scoring stylus or to load a scoring stylus. And the Cricut pens. Those can be kind of tricky as well. So, for the blades, I currently have the regular blade that comes with the Cricut, which is the fine point blade. This is a very teeny tiny blade. And I have a rotary blade. You see how there's two separate housings. This is just a flat surface. This is kind of like a geared surface. And that's because this one rotates in the machine. This one does not. This turns, but not like this guy does. The whole thing turns here. It's interesting to see them work. So for the fine point blade, all of your blades go in housing unit B, which is to the right. It says A and B right here. So you're going to take your fine point blade, open up housing unit B, just by pulling. For the Maker, it's gray. For the Explore Air, they're white. But they are labeled A and B. Housing Unit B. You just slide it right in there at the top. And you close it up. So you fold silver piece over gray piece. And then lock it into place. That's it. I'm going to show you a close-up in just a second. For the the rotary blade, which is the one with the gear head. Oh, to remove it, actually, I'm going to show you how to remove them. It's the same thing as when you open it. You pull out B, the gray piece, just like that, and it pops right open for you. For this one, you kind of have to make sure that the gears align and that the housing unit or this piece, the plastic piece, aligns with the flat. Otherwise, it's not going to fit. So there you go. Ta-da! That's it. I'll show you a close-up in a second. Alrighty. Cricut blade, or scoring stylus. For this, I'm going to put my regular blade back in there. For this, you just open side A, and you see it has a little arrow right here. Oop, that too, there we go, little arrow. That's to show you how far down to push. If you can gently pull it up, it's not in all the way. There you go. But I made the mistake before of just having it sit right there where the arrow is still showing. You don't want that. You want the arrow to be not showing. And then you just close it up like you would do side B. Same thing. So side A, left, side B, right. For the pens, it is the exact same thing. All Cricut pens and markers have that little arrow on it. For these, you gotta give it a little extra nudge to get it down in there. See? And then once you hear it click, you're good to go. Ta-da! Alright, let's go for a close-up. Hey guys! Just gonna move you up a wee bit closer there. And actually, I'll just take you off of the tripod here. This is Crafting Unedited. We wing it. Kind of. I plan things. Alrighty, so you can see here, this is side A, this is side B. Side A, side B, right? For the blades, you pull side B outward. It is a little snug and it needs to be. You remove your fine point blade. You take, stay put. You take your other blade with the gear head. This is the rotary blade, by the way. And you lock it into place. You can see right there where the gears have aligned, and then you just put the metal piece over it, and then the gray piece over that, and give it a nice squeeze. There you go. Your blade has now been replaced. For the scoring stylus, you just open it up, same thing as side B, except for the white part does not come up. See the arrow? Push it down where you can't see the arrow anymore, and voila, all good to go. For the pen, you just, same thing, look for the arrow, push it down, ta-da, ready to go. And you'll see for the pen that it is, I don't know if you can see it. You can't really see the tip, which is fine. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how it's supposed to look. And that is that, my friends. All right, let's put you back up here so that I can see you again. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that little bit. I haven't figured out how to get different tidbits of video together, so I just put it all together in one. Anyways, so that was just a quick guide on how to swap out your blade and to use the Cricut pen housing. You can use other pens. I don't really recommend it because these are just easier, and there's so many different colors available that you can just stick with Cricut pens. I do use other markers every now and then, and that's just because I want some different colors, or I don't have the color in the Cricut pen on hand. Either way, use Cricut pens, only use Cricut blades, ever. Don't ever, ever, ever use a different blade for your Cricut. You'll regret it, I promise. Because if something goes wrong with your Cricut and they find out that you're using a non-Cricut blade, your warranty is none, nada, zip, zero, nothing. So just use the Cricut products in your Cricut machine. This was for the Maker, however, the same directions apply to the Explorer Air as well, for changing your blade in the pen. Same thing. All right, so that concludes my quick tutorial on how to swap out the pens and the blades. Till next time, make sure you subscribe. That button. That button. That button. Either way, make sure you subscribe, please. And until next time, we'll see you later.